in all the languages of our ancestors. We are ready to start African Liberation Day program. We first would like to call the conch shell horn call to order. Jason Mead. He's a cultural, traditional artist. He is a businessman, and he's also known as the conch shell man. That's it. Okay, my name is Felicia Blake. I'm your Empress of Ceremonies. And at this point in time, I'd like to call the Voices of Love Community Choir to come forward. Can everybody stand, please, for the Virgin Islands March and the Black National Anthem?
This is
Thank you from the Voices of Love. Like I said, my name is Felicia Blake. I'm the Empress of Ceremonies today, and I'm gonna guide you through this program. I am a Pan-Africanist. I'm a member of the Pan-African Support Group. I am part owner of Italache, and I'm an engineer. And so you know a little bit about me, and we all need to know a little bit about each other. Celebrating African Liberation Day is about freeing the part of yourself that is connected to your heritage and expressing it in a way that feels organic to you. This year, we call attention to justice and reparations for Africans and people of African descent. At this point in time, I would like to call the Honorable Myron D. Jackson and Malachi Thomas to do the libation.
Son. Good morning. We could do better than that. Good morning. It's always an honor to be here to celebrate African Liberation Day and also to recognize African history in the Virgin Islands and the contributions made by people of African ancestry to the territory and to the world. So I want to commend the legislature for continuing this tradition as required by law and keeping the consciousness of our people and the relevance of such a significant holiday or observance in the minds and the hearts of our people. So in that regard, we've been asked to pour libation on behalf of not only the institution, but on behalf of the community. I would like the permission of the elders, and I'll go, I think that would be my high school educator and teacher, Mary Harley. So if you could stand and give us your blessings to proceed by saying, you may. Thank you, and I just want to give a footnote. We're celebrating our 50th high school graduation, and that's my English teacher. And then a member from the Bambula dancers, one would stand, selected, and may we proceed? And you may say, yes, we may. Louder, we can't hear you. Wonderful. So we have the blessings of our elders, and we have the blessings of the youth of this community. When we pour libation, we do so in memory of those that came before us. And in the halls of the legislature are the murals that speak to this history. And if you look back, you will see all of the individuals recognized on that mural, which would be recognized as our ancestors, our heroes and sheroes, who made a difference that we could stand here today and do this. And I've asked Brother Malachi Thomas, who is no stranger to the community, a community activist, artist, spiritualist, and community-minded individual to join us, Master Drummer, to join us in pouring, yes, you are Master Drummer, in recognizing and pouring libation on behalf of all of us here today. So we'll begin, and I want to say that we keep in mind that the theme for this year is justice and reparation for Africans and people of African descent. I want you to keep that in mind. Reparations. It's ongoing in the Caribbean, in the United States, around the African diaspora, and here in the Virgin Islands as efforts to be recognized and that we have justice and reparation. So in that regards, we will begin our libation, which is pure water. Water is the essence of our life. I always remind individuals that you could look at the fluid in your mother's womb as water, liquid water, and that we were born out of that. And that the pouring of simple libation to those who came before us has been in existence for thousands of years, and you just have to go to Savan or a bar in Upstreet or wherever, and you'll hear one of the fellows say, this is for the fellow, this is for Joe, this is for Tommy. We remember him. So we are doing that today.
Hi, morning. My name is Malachi Thomas again. But in this function, my name is really Oshun Dayo. That's my initiatory priestly name, and it means Oshun brings joy. And you know Senator Myron Jackson as that, but in this role and function, he is Oshun Fora. I don't remember what it means, but that's okay. So we're gonna do the libation in the Lukumi tradition. I'm going to chant in Lukumi, and then Baba Jackson, Baba Oshun Fora here, is going to translate what we're saying, okay? And then at some point, we're gonna start calling names of the ancestors, okay? Huh? Yes, yeah. Omi tutu ile tutu ona tutu e tutu la roye e tutu bobo egum. So go ahead. You want me to do the whole thing? Moju babobo kuti mbele se Olodumare batorun ibashe oloje oni ashe.